Get up. I have to smack you around a couple of times with this because Logan Paul paid for fucking sponsorship. Put up her ass. Bang. What is going on, YouTube universe? This is Zira, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to more WWE 2K25 MyRise, where we're doing things just a little bit different. If you are new around here, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Whatever the case may be, sit back, relax. It is game time. Now, if you have been following the last couple of episodes I've dropped, you will know what is going down. But if you haven't, I will give you a quick recap. We have finished the MyRise story. We have done both the heel ending and the babyface ending. But in doing that, we still left some pathways unwalked. Mainly when it came to compiling our Survivor Series team. We had 3 female superstars and 3 male superstars left on the wayside. 2 of which came after our first playthrough and are kind of abnormalities by how our truth kind of pointed that out through discussion. Those 2 were Rhea Ripley and Cody Rhodes, who we are already done videos for. Today we continue to walk down the pathways of the superstars we didn't select. So as far as the women go, we have already done Rhea Ripley and we chose Charlotte Flair in our playthrough. So today we are going to be doing Becky Lynch, which will leave Jade Cargill for us to run it back once more. I'm going to be pairing Becky with Seth frickin' Rollins. So the next episode that drops, succeeding this, will be the Seth Rollins pathway, which will leave us with Jey Uso to be paired up alongside Jade Cargill. I'm very excited to do this because obviously husband and wife, so the dynamic is there. Let's dive on in. Let's see what Becky has to say.
Hey there. I was going to give you a hard time about losing the Unity belt, but I don't have the heart. A betrayal like that had to suck.
Thanks, Becky. It's mostly just my pride that aches at this point, which is why I am going to take all of Punk's away at Survivor Series.
That's actually what I wanted to talk to you about. Nick Aldis told me you and your partner were in charge of recruiting Team WWE. I want in.
Oh, wow. Becky, you are literally a legend, so I don't want you to take this the wrong way.
But there's a mountain of responsibility on your shoulders, and you want to make sure you're making the right call, because if you screw this up, it's pretty much the end of WWE as we know it.
Sounds overwhelming when you put it that way.
But correct.
Well then, how would you like to walk into Survivor Series knowing you're facing a mutiny that's already broken?
I would like that very much. Tell me more.
Before Punk stuck a knife in your backs in a way he never could have if Seth and I had been the Unity champions.
You're a real peach.
The whole world thought Bayley was the puppet mistress pulling the strings of this mutiny rebellion. And as you may have heard, she and I have a bit of a history.
A bit? You were part of the NXT 4 Horsewomen together.
4.
You and Bayley don't just have history, you have mythology.
Exactly. Nobody knows Bayley as well as I do. And I'm sure that going from revolutionary leader to CM Punk's second fiddle has got to be driving her mad.
And you want to use that to drive a wedge.
Not only drive a wedge, I can drive Bayley all the way back to WWE.
That happens, Mutiny doesn't walk into Survivor Series. They hobble.
Exactly. I know
Yep.
just how to get under Bayley's skin, too. My next match, she's gonna see me do all her moves better than she does. So you give me the green light, and I'll go to work.
I'm wondering whether this is going to have similar ramifications to the Charlotte storyline, where she brought Tiffany Stratton back, and then, as a bit of a swerve, we had the option to put Tiffany Stratton in her place. I'm wondering if we bring Bayley back, whether Bayley can take her place when it comes to final team manipulation. But until then, we're bringing Bayley home.
If you can split Mutiny's core and bring Bayley back home to WWE, you're not just on our Survivor Series team. You're the linchpin.
Linchpin. I'm the punter around these parts. That's gimmick infringement.
If you're gonna steal, steal from the best.
Flattery will get you everywhere. All right, let's see if I can get my old pal's attention.
What are we going to unlock? A few mystery rewards, Bayley's 2015 attire, and the Becky Lynch casual bundle, which I'm assuming we might be able to use for the island, if not just for, you know, creator, superstar kind of deal. But yet, we're diving on in. Mending fences, sign me up. I've got the hammer, I've got the nails, let's get to fixing. The man is at WWE SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. Now, are we going to come out dressed as Bayley, or are we just stealing Bayley's moves? No, she's coming out. She's coming out to her own tune. She's coming out with her own gear. Just looks like we might be pinching a little bit of moveset. I don't know what the goal is with Becky and potentially returning to WWE. I've been reading that there are contingency plans for her and Seth Rollins to potentially finish up by the end of the year, and they want to start, you know, living the parent life. I don't know whether Seth Rollins steps away at the peak of his, like, he's still pretty much at the peak of his fucking, like, hype levels and you know, the entertainment value and everything that he's bringing to the mix. There's rumor that Lyra Valkyria might end up getting Becky Lynch as a opponent at WrestleMania as like a surprise kind of deal. I don't know if that's going to go down, but until then, who are we taking on? Who's coming to get their asses beat? I'm not like most girls. Oh my god, and because she's a giant, because she is a giant, she's got all of that fucking shield build up.
Shoulders down. Beautiful. Might sneak one. Reverses the pin. Shoulders down. And Nia Jax powers out. That's too early for that. Oh man, like getting hit by a brick wall.
That fucking hurt.
Escapes the attack.
Ow. She's gonna break my nose again, this bitch.
For a big leg drop.
She's a big, bad bitch.
What a headbutt.
She's got a good fucking reach, too. I'm trying to fucking escape this ring.
Flat out power. A deadlift military press.
You gonna fucking give me the chance to break out of that shit, or...
Face first they go. That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster. Turn Nia Jax around there. She heads out of the ring. Needs to mind the official count.
I'll taunt.
I'm all for getting to the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up. And Jax is turning to the crowd for assurance.
Why is the taunt not working? Gotta be in the ring.
She'll take things into the ring. Big time Beck's not back.
Oh yeah, great.
She won't be gloating again anytime soon. Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Fine uppercut. That'll cost some teeth. Oh my God, what an elbow.
No, you don't.
Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Now we can get this fucking taunt in.
The Van Goat of WWE.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, and that's what she gets for taking her eyes off her opponent.
Lucky for me, I'm not like most girls. Oh, yeah.
That's what happens when the man comes around. Take on a determined Becky Lynch at your own risk. The man connects.
There we go. Is my finisher Bayley to belly? No, we need a fucking signature move again. Great. If I knew that, I wouldn't have used the one I already fucking had. Going up top. Come down, you big bitch.
Oh my God.
Moonsault.
You see that height? Boom. Jarring. Oh, dang. Becky connects.
I don't think so, bitch. I'll keep doing this back and forth, bitch. Time to end this. Oh, fuck. Fucking punch the shit out of her.
And that'll end this exchange right there. Forearm to the face. Oh, nothing fancy about that. From the top. Elbow drop. Lynch is maintaining the advantage. Lynch is being smart and not letting up. Waist lock.
Bayley to belly.
And Becky has that look in her eyes after that. The last kicker is...
I'm whispering to her our spot. I'm whispering. I'm saying, "Hey, Naya, I'm gonna hit you with a rose plant." That doesn't sound like Becky at all. What the fuck am I talking about?
Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out.
Good night.
This could put a stop to Naya. Beautiful transition. And now the cover. She kicks out.
That's okay. I've got two more.
And Nia Jax is still in this. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia Jax here tonight. Kick to the gut. Uh-oh. Look out. Rose plant. Is it the finishing touch Lynch needs? Taking advantage.
Have a good Naya.
Yes, Becky Lynch takes it.
Get pinned, bitch.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
The man has arrived.
Thanks for meeting me up here.
No problem, but isn't this just a little bit paranoid?
People have been jumping from WWE to Mutiny since the night they invaded. Bayley probably has a set of eyes or ears hanging around here somewhere.
Well, word definitely got back to her about you doing her moves.
Conscious move.
Her social
I can
media
dig it.
Rant.
It was hard to miss. I'm already so far under her skin, she's gonna scratch herself raw.
Right? I've never seen a person use so many words to insist they don't care about something.
That'd be the lady protesting too much. One more nudge, I think I'll be able to open Bayley's eyes to how Punk's really using her.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm Irish, darling. I'm just gonna use my words.
And she's going to do it way better than I can because, look, I butchered that fucking impersonation. So I apologise if I offend anybody. Tune in to SmackDown next week for a new episode of an old classic when Becky Lynch hosts Ding Dong Hello. Are you kidding me? Ding Dong Hello is my show. You can't just give it to Becky Lynch. Really? It's one thing to ride my coattails. It's another to steal my show. Breaking, I don't care about your dumb stunts. Oh, yeah, you've posted 3 in a row. Please stop blowing up my phone with all these replies, Bayley. Appreciate it. Thank you, Nick. Darkness. The game crashed.
Welcome to the return of Ding Dong Hello! I'm your host, Bayley. And I'm wearing some brand new fancy slacks for the occasion. This week we
Who
have
the fuck is doing the
biggest
voice?
guest I have ever seen walk through that door. She's an icon, a legend, the former leader of Mutiny, me.
What the fuck?
You know, I had this really funny bit about Bayley walking through that door and doing a big pratfall like some cheesy sitcom. But honestly, it's just making me sad. See, I miss Bayley. The real Bayley. My Bayley. I'm doing all this to try and remind her who she really is.
Talk about, damn it, no. We've got to talk about the horsewomen, baby. We're throwing it back.
You were the heart of the 4 horsewomen. The soul of us. Remember, Bayley? Do you? You were the sun we orbited around. The glue that held us together. You're a leader. If it had really been you in charge of Mutiny, I might not like it, but at least I'd respect the game. But this, following a cult leader like Punk off a cliff, that's not you. That can't be you. If you rang the doorbell and walked through that door, all I'd ask is what the hell happened to my friend. So instead, later tonight, I'm gonna go out there, and when the bell rings, I hope you're standing across from me. It's time we mend our fences.
Time to throw down.
Becky Lynch invited Bayley to the ring, and it seems Bayley accepted. I didn't think she
Yeah,
would
did
actually
she, or is
show
a lucky
up.
coming? Oh, yep, Kyrie Sane.
This was a setup. Becky was
Bayley has sent a proxy.
Kyrie's laying in the punches.
And yes, I do see the irony of Rebecca Quinn and Becky Lynch teaming up, because Rebecca Quinn is Becky Lynch's name in real life. Back when I first created Rebecca Quinn many years ago in a Creator Superstar mode, like back on one of the much older WWE games, I had no idea of who Becky Lynch was, because she wasn't in WWE at the time when I first made Rebecca Quinn. So, yeah, funny how that works. I went with Rebecca because it's a common female name, and Quinn is because of Harley Quinn.
Oh, smashing the jaw.
I didn't see my objective. Do I just have to win? Oh, it's going to knock her out.
Oh boy, wait, no! Into a powerbomb!
As the fight continues ringside, we may need to relocate soon.
I'm already ahead of you. Grabbing my notes.
Sane has lost any sense of...
Well, I know how I'm going to knock her out. I'm going to put this bitch through a table.
Kicking. Slips away just in time.
Being put into a perilous position here after each of these vicious attacks.
And grab this big Polar Prime. I'm going to jam it up her ass.
She's on noodle legs, not looking good.
Connects. Saw him coming.
Momentum going back to Kyrie's corner. But Kyrie has to push. Now, all the windows open. Oh, man.
And Lynch got caught that time by some hard-hitting offense.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
Uh-oh.
Stunner! Stunner! She dodges out of the way.
How the fuck?
Springboard, but nobody home.
She's tossed right out of the...
Am I the only one who's a little bit disappointed with Kairi Sane's run since she returned to WWE, by the way?
No countouts in this one.
Given what she's capable of?
Focus. She's looking to put this to bed. She's
Get up.
struggling.
I have to smack you around a couple of times with this because Logan Paul paid for fucking sponsorship. Put up her ass. Bang.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
And here comes Old Faithful.
This will teach Bayley to not show up. Oh, shit.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense. Suplex launched.
A little bit of a suplex, if you don't mind.
Oh boy, I think the crowd knows what's coming. Steel chair to the temple.
Come on, bitch.
Bang! Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs. Boom!
Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening. These are the kind of attacks that
I
completely...
can just keep going for days with this chair.
Ooh. And it is clear the mission now is to
All right,
destroy
apparently not.
and incapacitate. Lynch has got it. She is in excruciating pain on the arena floor.
It would have been smarter to get her in the ring first.
On this trap, but she gets away.
If I can push me up the ass like that.
Oh!
Oh!
Interceptor, Corey.
She can't hit me because she's glitched onto the table. Oh, fuck.
Competitors precariously teetering on the announce table.
What this bitch doesn't know
She's getting
is we're about to get hardcore.
I can already feel
You know what I'm saying?
the kendo stick, and I do not care for it. Becky's got bad intentions in mind.
And Lynch was
Oh.
standing there.
Okay.
Caught with a DDT. Lynch saw it coming. Boom. A leg drop. Becky Lynch on the move. Not finished yet.
If I come dropping down from the top rope, can I put her into danger zone? Oh, yeah, she's in danger zone now. And now I'm going to take my finisher. I'm going to put this bitch through a table. Just exactly what the people at home want.
Time to clear out. Yeah, this is a bad situation.
Uh-oh, positioning her opponent on the announce deck. We're going to see it.
Good night. Get fucked.
Becky, Becky, Becky. You know, it took me a couple of weeks to figure out why you were so determined to get my attention. Now I see. It's the same thing it's always been with you, Rebecca. Green-eyed envy.
Really?
You're right. I was the heart and soul of the horsewomen, and that always ate you up inside. You wanted the little girls wearing your costume. You wanted matches like the one I had in Brooklyn. You seethed at everything I built. You believe you can cause tension between Punk and me because you think we work by the same code as the WWE locker room. Every person for themselves. You're wrong. Mutiny is different. We're breaking the old hierarchies. You are the one who sold your soul for success, Becky. You call yourself the man when you've been dancing a jig to WWE's tune since the beginning. Your book tour, your morning show interviews, your fans, all gifts from the machine for being a good little girl. You would throw any friend under the bus to get ahead. Unlike Kairi Sane, who joined Mutiny out of loyalty to our friendship. Loyalty, which you never had.
Oh, really?
I don't know what you're after, Becky, but I know there's one way to settle it. In the ring. But I'm not the fool you think I am. You're not going to sucker me into a SmackDown trap. Come home to the place that made you, Becky. Come face me at NXT and I'll show you what you really are. A puppet. You're not the only one who can play mind games. Stay tuned.
Okay, bitch, I'm coming. Leave the door wide open for me. I'll be there. I'll fucking be there. Becky Lynch strides into the jaws of NXT Mutiny in a last-ditched attempt to show Bayley the light. Bayley was the one in your jaws, WWE, and you'd be chewing on her face for a decade. What Becky's going to see tonight is the power that freedom brings. Bullshit. Bullshit. We're going to talk to Rebecca Quinn.
Are you sure about this, Becky? Seems risky.
Come on. Last time I checked, we're wrestlers. The only way to pull Bayley out of whatever poison daydream Punk sold her on is to face her in the ring.
Which is a great strategy as long as you actually make it to the ring. She's got a whole army down there at NXT. I'm pretty sure you're walking into a trap.
You don't know her. Her ego will drive her to try to beat me one-on-one.
Say you're right. Is CM Punk going to be that honorable? Just let me go down there with you. Somebody needs to get your back.
Given the rumor that you put a hex on an entire arena to lock yourself up with half of Mutiny's roster and survive to tell the tale, I feel like your arrival might cause more trouble than it solves.
Okay, that's not going to make sense to some, but I've been choosing different personality types each time I run it back so I can get achievements, and Rebecca Quinn's personality type right now is the comedic personality tripe, and her little mission that she had to do involved Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, and they were witches, and she cast a spell and it locked all of SmackDown out of the arena. It was a riot. You had to be there, okay? You just had to be there.
I mean, it didn't go exactly as planned, but it was pretty good for a first attempt.
Look, I appreciate the offer, and I'm happy as hell someone brave enough to walk into the belly of the beast is leading our team into Survivor Series. But no.
Becky, to win the best of 3 series and save this company, we need you to make it to Survivor Series. If Mutiny decides to jump you while you're in their house...
I'm not scared of being attacked. I'm scared I've lost my friend forever. I need to do this alone.
Okay. Alone it is. And we've rocked up wearing Bayley's old gear. And she's rocked up wearing my own. Gear for gear.
My games are over and the jokes have ended. Now these former best friends are going to settle years of animosity.
We just got to pop off.
Mutiny from the very beginning, but Becky thinks she can turn it back to her.
Can I just quickly check? Do I have my moves or her moves? I've got my moves. Okay.
Becky Lynch really
Just wanted to make sure if we're coming out dressed up as the bitch, I want to make sure that, you know, we're not rolling with her fucking...
the luck of the Irish.
her moves.
Aggressive shove there. There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Come on, Bayley. Bayley Poo.
Short clothesline hits its mark.
Let's keep throwing combos at you, bitch.
Bayley's fortitude being being put to the test there.
Yeah, his trademark brashness continues to serve her well in this one.
The man
Bang.
taking charge.
Let's run it back.
It's gonna be tough to slow Becky down now. A second leg drop with a twist. From the top.
Elbow.
Elbow drop.
One kick. Two kicks and a clothesline.
And
Come on.
telling the crowd
Get around me.
Does she think she's in a
Bitch, you get up.
or something? This is a wrestling match.
Hit me. Fight back.
Bayley showing no answer for the attack.
Bayley's getting beaten to the punch with every exchange.
What a reversal by Bayley.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Oh, right to the kidneys.
I want to work on her arms
Ooh, Becky just
because
aggressively going after that arm. Talk about dismantling your opponent.
obviously to disarm her,
Targeting the arm.
we could make the bitch tap out.
That knee hurt.
The man connects.
She's in a very tough position.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
And that holds Becky back. Heartbreaker.
Shit. Fuck off me.
Able to double underhook. Sit out, slam into it.
That was very nice.
Combo.
Oh, Bayley. Is she going to tap? Is she going to tap out?
All right, let's... I just wanted to break it.
She fights her way out of the arm.
I don't want her to fucking fight out of it. Oh, you want to... I can trade some chops. I can trade chops for days, bitch. Call me a butcher because I got chops. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was fucking terrible.
Resiliency on display. Slugging away with everything they've got. Ooh. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Uh-oh.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Enough.
Short 12-line hits it.
Enough is enough. Little girl.
Systematic attack on the arm for Becky.
Oh, God, that hurt.
All right. It's time. Let's make the bitch tap out.
Becky Lynch has got it cinched in. Disarm her cinched in. Locked in. This will break your arm in a hurry.
Oh, I can do a super finisher.
Hang on.
Nowhere to go.
Let's break it.
Her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
I'm going to assume it's an avalanche manhandle slam, so we're going to go into the corner.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
She's vulnerable.
Put her up top.
Turnbuckle.
Let's do it.
Corey, I sure hope Becky knows what
You don't tap out of a super. You don't kick out of a super.
Does that finish Bayley off?
into the pin. 2.
Good night.
Becky Lynch walked into Mutiny's home base and defeated their second in command.
Is tonight the end of this rivalry or a new beginning?
Come on! Come on, Bayley, shake my hand. Come on! This isn't who you are. Please,
She's
Bayley.
going to do it.
No, she's not. This is going to be a fucking attack.
Never! Never!
Damage control? What the heck? I knew it. I knew Bayley was too far gone.
I never thought I would see those women standing together as a unit again.
I keep forgetting damage control used to be a 5-piece.
You see, Becky? This is what the horsewomen never had. Loyalty. How many times have we all stabbed each other in the back? Again and again and again and again until 4 became 3. You were right about one thing. Mending fences. And so I did. With my real sisters. You might have beaten me in a match, but you lost tonight. Because damage control is mutiny.
Damage control is mutiny, which means
Oh, fuck.
WWE is in serious trouble.
I don't think Becky Lynch is worried about Mutiny or WWE right now, Byron.
She's thinking about the friend she just lost forever.
Son of a bitch.
We worked as hard as we could to peel Bayley away from Mutiny, but it really feels like we took a loss on this one.
I can see your point.
Come on. I know it doesn't feel great right now, but you did make a dent in their armor, Becky. You beat Bayley on Mutiny's home turf. If that doesn't create some internal strife, I don't know what will.
That's true.
I suppose so. But beating Bayley was never the point. I thought it could help her find her way back. There was this moment after the match when I thought I saw the old Bayley. But even that was just a mask while she waited for damage control.
I'm sorry. I feel like I pushed you into this, and now Mutiny is stronger than ever.
First, that's crap. This was my own idea. You didn't push a thing. Second, this might not have been a total win for us. But it wasn't one for Bayley either.
What do you mean? Mutiny has damage control now.
Most of damage control, but not all. I had a talk with Dakota Kai. Turns out we both have versions of Bayley we miss. Dakota's on our side.
We have a mole inside.
Nice.
Mutiny? Becky, this is amazing. It could change everything.
It could. The only question is, what do we do now to prepare for Survivor Series?
So it does make sense because in the Survivor Series best of 3, you lose the first match against Io Sky because of interference from damage control. So shutting down damage control completely and bringing Bayley back over, probably just wishful thinking. But Dakota Kai never makes an appearance in that cinematic. So being able to bring her back, I think that will now present us opportunity to potentially have Dakota Kai versus Io Sky in the first match and do a bit of a swerve. And it's still going to end the same way anyway. Damage control interfere, Asuka hits the green mist, Io Sky hits the moonsault, and we lose the first match. I will let you know, however, when we run it back, by the time we come back to Jade Cargill, this particular run on MyRise would have finished, and I would have been able to determine how Dakota Kai plays into it, so I can report back then. With that being said, this episode has come to a close, and the next video that we drop will be Drew DeMoy on Monday Night Raw speaking to Seth frickin' Rollins to see his pathway go down. Do hope you guys are enjoying these alternate pathway videos I've been throwing out. I've had to run it back a few times now. This is like my 3rd or 4th replay of MyRise because you can't go back and choose a particular chapter. You have to restart the entire MyRise experience from... I'm saying MyRise. MyRise experience has to be done from start to finish again. So we will do Seth Rollins, then we'll run it back. Jade Cargill and Jey Uso will be the final 2, but that's not going to be the end of WWE 2K25 content here on my channel because I've got my GM mode cooking in the wings, and fuck, that's gonna go hard. I'm really keen to do my GM. I've been considering doing some universe stuff, maybe even on live stream, so if that's something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments down below. Sound off. Make your voices heard. Do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Hit that notification bell so when I drop WWE 2K25 content, you get that ring-a-ding-ding to tell you something new has gone down. And if you want to relive any of the episodes I dropped from the MyRise series, playlist is in the description. You guys are welcome. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time. Hit subscribe, you bastard.